Why is leadership important in your digital adoption implementation? I think there is different layers of leadership that are required in a digital adoption implementation. On one side, you really need to have the leadership of your top management. So do they embrace the digital adoption vision? Do they really want to think about users and employees? How can you help them become more efficient, adopt the solutions, be happy with using the software that they are implementing, and really build that culture of agility and continuous change. So do you have the buy-in of your top management to embrace that vision? Then you will be successful with your digital adoption implementation, and you can potentially also expand it across application and across the entire enterprise. On the other hand, you also need the leadership of the digital adoption implementation itself. So do we really have somebody that understands digital adoption, that understands the application on which you're implementing the digital adoption solution, that understands the business processes, and that can also relate what are the users struggling with? So really, if you're implementing a digital adoption solution, look at people to lead this implementation or at least be part of the project that have this holistic view, that understand enough the vision of digital adoption, that understands the business processes, and that can put themselves in the shoes of the users, of your employees. Because with that combination, top leadership that embraces the agility, the continuous change, and leadership that can translate this into really actual down-to-earth guidance, issue resolution. That way you can really combine the two strengths and generate enough value out of your digital adoption implementation. So really look at, do you have the right leadership from a top management, from a project perspective? Do you have the buy-in and the support? And then we can really drive a lot of value out of your digital adoption implementation. If you want to learn more about this, if you want to get examples how to convince your top management or identify the right people for your implementation, just send me a personal message and I'm happy to discuss this with you.